Hello, all you shiny, happy people. Give me a second. I gotta go get my timeout stick for radar and murder. They've been abusing the early chat. They are early chat abusers. Alright, I'm ready. What's this? This game is not Stalker. Not Stalker. So much Stalker. It's time to relax. Just a man and his Humvee. There we go. How things ought to be. Here we are. I believe when we left off on that far-flung day of Monday, so long ago, we were going to get moving. We've hit all the goblin camps we're going to hit here locally. We've cleared out what we can from the Forge of Wonders, and we have our Humvee. So, it's time to move. All right. That's what we're going to do. There we go. There is Vermithrax the 6th, still alive, still hanging in there, and getting more and more likely to do so as we get magicked up. Made some enhancements. Still a little behind on our crafting stuff, our crafting skills, and our combat skills. But honestly, this guy's going to be magicking his way through the world anyway. So we got some stuff, but we got a Ring of Protection +8. We got, Ring of Dex +4, Ring of Perception +4, and some other things. Oops. Okay. But yeah, we've about exhausted our area in the map here, so we're just going to start driving. We're going to take off to parts unknown and find some more or better opportunities. That's the plan. So, hey ho, everybody in chat. Yeah, I was thinking while I was getting the live stream set up, we need like a vehicle magic class. We need like a magic mechanic class. The magic mechanic. Mechanicus. We need a mechanicus class. So that you can put like things on vehicles. You can make like a magic enhanced front bumper that doesn't let damage bypass into the other tiles. Like a magic flaming crossbow launcher. I don't know. There's probably other stuff. We need a magic class. We can cast Heal Humvee. I want to cast Heal Humvee. Even if it takes a lot of reagents and materials and stuff. I just want to cast Heal Humvee. Man, look at those controls. I should probably fix that, huh? I should probably fix that. How did that pass my inspection earlier? I checked the wheels and the frames, but I didn't get that thing checked. Alright, we got some stuff to do. An artificer, I guess, if we want to lean that heavy into D&D. I was leaning more into Warhammer 40k, but whatever. Pick your IP of preference to steal from. Borrow. Be influenced by? Yeah, be influenced by. That's what we are. We're being influenced by. Alrighty. Let's get some gameplay going. First gameplay is me moving. There you go. It's official. We have started under the 5-minute mark. What does it take to repair this? Heck yeah, do this right now. We're gonna sit here while time passes and I get some mana back and we fix the vehicle. 1400. We might be spending the night here. Hey, what happens if you spend the night in a Forge of Wonders during a portal storm? That sounds like an interesting place to be during a portal storm. Anybody actually been in a Forge of Wonders when the portal storm went off? Alright, that gets that back up and running. Not too worried about the rest. Yeah, we're good. Alright, now let's see. Let's ditch some stuff. I don't need a baseball cap with a bike helmet. Goodbye, boxer briefs. Make this list shorter. Socks. It's going to get warmer, not colder. T-shirt. Let's see. We've got Pew Pew in our backups. So keeping that. Yeah, sure. Alright. We probably got way many bandages nowadays. I think that's about it. Do I need the wristwatch now? Probably not. Alright, so we've dumped stuff. Inventory's clear. Still fine on temperature and comfort. Hungry! Let's have some cheese, cookies, graham crackers, marshmallows, and water. Only 80 clean water. We'll take care of that. There's my 870 water. Nah, that's just a holdover. The pluses are just a holdover of when they removed that whole plus system. So, hilariously, when they turned that system off, a bunch of items and clothing and so on got the indicator plus put on it due to some esoteric programming reason. So, they're not really reinforced. Don't sweat it. Same thing with my clothes. They're not really reinforced. Because you can't do that no more. All right. Yeah. Now it's a little late in the day to get moving. 1500, huh? I guess we can get some traveling done. I think I was also going to... we'll leave the ring of protection off until we decide we are in a situation that warrants it. Okay. That is it, right? We've got 62 liters of diesel. Oh, I never did get down and play with... now we're up here. I don't want to go back. We never did really play with this. Oh, we did actually. There was just a few grenades, but there were big wasps, and I didn't want to mess with them. Nah. We'll get plenty of opportunities. How many grenades do I have anyway? I don't think I have that many. 3 plus the one that got renamed. We got 4. Alright, 4 is enough to play with. Plus we got the grenade launcher now. We got 14 grenades in the grenade launcher. Okay, let's fail to start the engine. Let go of the controls. What's going to take me to fix this engine? Mechanics 5 and an aluminum ingot. Alright, so more mechanics. Actually, I think we've got books that'll take us all the way to mechanics 8. So what we might do is find a place to park near somewhere that's got an underground just to be safe against the portal storms. And then we'll get some more mechanics reading done. We're off! Yay! Oh, Humvee, how I have missed you. Horses. Oh, I guess I should mention the grab system has been updated, so the big rework is mostly complete. He went ahead and released it. He's got some edge stuff he's still working on, but for the most part, the grab system has been totally reworked. So be advised, if you're updating the current experimental, that rework is in there. So learn how it works. And I cannot explain it to you. It's different. Better, probably. At least more accessible to adjusting and modding now that it's been mostly unhard-coded. So, I would recommend you go take a look at the PR. I'll even link it for you. Let me jump back out to my Discord. Let's link to the Reddit or the actual PR. Let's link to the PR. You guys can go visit that cesspool of scum and villainy known as CDDA Reddit on your own recognizance. There you go. That is the PR changing the grab system. Enjoy. Slime pit near the road, huh? Alright. Go take a look. I was curious what the endpoint over here is. Vehicle. Don't think I care. You're kidding me. Tucked right in the corner there. Just outside my map reach. The Blue Science Lab. Well, we didn't get to drive very far, did we? Huh. Alrighty then. Well, let's go check it out. Let's see if we can get completely swarmed in by slimes when the gunfire or explosions start. Hopefully it's far enough away from that. The reality bubble won't draw them over. Decayed Pouncer. Right in front of me, huh? Here he comes. Let's see. Still don't have a good single target spell. We got to get Magic Missile trained up. Got to spend some time on Magic Missile. I need some kind of a single target silent killer. So that'll probably be the one we're going to use. For now, I don't want to cast Animated Blade too much. I guess we're just going to go with the rifle. Hey there, Pew Pew. I got some work for you. Whoops. Almost let him get too close there. Alright, how are we going to deal with this? Do I have a science lab? I do. I have science ID cards. I want to use them, though. I've got 300 or so rounds of ammo, and the turrets don't have 1,600 anymore. Trade a grenade for some ammo. Or do I have a... I guess I could cast the blades. Would the blades be able to take out the turret? I'm actually not sure. Or would the turret kill the blades before they got to it? Animated blades don't hurt turret? Well, that's no fair. That's discrimination. I think I'll just not worry about it. We'll just use a card on the door. All right, let's take off the perception ring. Put on our protection ring. We'll keep the decks, of course. Otherwise, I think I'll just go in as is for the moment, and then we'll come back and grab whatever we might desire or need. Let's see. So let's go with the magic wand called Pew Pew. Uh-oh, somebody's breaking stuff. Rude. Who's breaking stuff? Just a scientist? Do it the easy way. Heavy battery, huh? All right. Surprised he didn't get gooed. Well, we have an upstairs to sleep in if we'd like. Inside. I need to check the 230, 330, 250, 330, 126, and 0. Alright, so you're running the highest. What does the ring of protection do exactly? I forget. We had somebody tell us. Argon told us exactly what it does in the stream where I got it. Now I've forgotten the specific numbers. Depending on the plus, it gives bash, cut, and so on, resist, and that's pretty much it. So, there he is. He's back. So 8 bash, 8 cut, 8 stab, and 4 bullet, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Between that and I assume the clothing and all that will still affect as well. It also had another effect. Yeah, the armor pin. All right, down we go. Headlamp time. Big old room of parts. Gotta make a decision. Are we gonna try to go... I've never done mana touched, I think is the mutation line. And I know I left behind... well, we haven't actually left the area yet, but we've got mana touch, mutagen, or whatever back at the forge. I've never done that line, though, so I don't have any idea what it's like, what benefits I would get, what negatives I would get. Good old body bag. So, I guess we'll pick up some of the mutagen related materials, just in the off chance. Otherwise, I'm just going to try to speed run through this place. Straight into so many 4x4s. Four by fours, 4-way intersection rooms, I mean. Finally, something different. Sorta. Whole lot of empty. Alright, well, let's go north. Uh-oh. Scientist. Hey. Oh, here we get to experience the new grab system. All right, let's take a look. Oh, it's an ice lab. I didn't notice. I didn't look. Oops. Oops. Speed 43. This could be a problem. Oopsie. We are grabbed. Strength. I assume this is the intensity of the grab or strength of the grab. We are grabbed. He's got me by the head. He latched onto my ears. Oh, of course it's an ice lab. Yeah, he might have me by the hair. Well, let's see. 43 speed. This could be a problem. I think I need my hands available for like phase door, somatic, impeded by gloves, 0.4%, but it's going to take a while to cast. Get me slightly away from him. Even further, longer to get the animated the blades out. You need your hands free to cast this spell, so I'd have to drop the gun. That's fine. We're not far from the entrance. We'll drop Pew Pew. All right, now. He is here. I'm moving so slow, it's going to be hard for me to get him onto the dissector, I think. Although if I run, I might be able to do it. Damn it. So he's not able to get any damage on me, but he's constantly grabbing me. I am starting to take cold damage. We gotta get out of here. Alright, we're gonna have to rethink this anyway, so let's just... What are we up to on this? 28? That's like 4, 5 rounds. Alright, fine. Stop. Jeez. Let's get back to the entrance before I completely die of cold. Mostly time related. Yeah, I know it hurts. Well, that sucks. So, I have to decide if I want to do this. Dodge 1. Look at that. Yeah, I need a thermal protection spell. Problem is, it's going to get super cold super fast. I could gear up probably enough for the first level, but after that... did I find any thermal outfits? I did find a thermoelectric outfit. I only have one so far. It's conflicting with my ring of protection. Really? Interesting. I have no magic options that are going to get me to the lower levels of this. What it really depends on is how deep is the lab. If it's only one floor, you can do it. 2 floors? Theoretically possible. Beyond that, gets a little dicey, unless you've got double thermal electric outfit, plus blankets, plus army winter gear. You just got to keep stacking and stacking and stacking. Which, depending on what magic you're trying to use, will be problematic because of all the encumbrance that you'll stack on, and a lot of the spells you're going to want to cast are impeded by gloves, or impeded by mobility, by somatic, and so on. So you'd be failing a lot of spells. The good news is rifles work plenty fine, at least with just torso encumbrance. I'm not sure I want to spend a bunch of time diving this thing, though, if it's an ice lab. I mean, they're hard to find nowadays, these nice blue science lab, blue L's. But if I'm not going to do... Let's see. I can get a lot of the basic magic or mutation stuff from TCL, and if we ever find one, a research lab. And most of the fancy finales aren't going to have things I care too much about. So, do we mess around in here? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. The cold just adds so much tedium to the process. Not gonna list the thing in my inventory? Alright, yeah, let's just not. I don't want to deal with an ice lab. Damn you, Blue L. Got my hopes up. Alright, up past the light industry and then north. It's not like I cared about the science ID card. We had lots of ways into that place. Alright, we're hoping to find a connection up to these road networks and not just get blocked in by forests. I think we're going to end up blocked in, but who knows? We'll double check. Because otherwise, we got a long way to go to get back anywhere that we can get to a new area. A long way to go. I guess we can come all the way back down here, and we might be able to connect in. Well, we definitely can connect in here. So we've got places we can go, but it's a long drive to get to them if this doesn't pan out. So let's take this right-hand nook first. Thorny Moose Shambler. The Thorny Moose Shambler, the majestic, golden-horned, shaggy-backed beast. The angry Thorny Moose Shambler. Alright, it's opening up. That's good news. Airdrop crates have been opened. I can't drive at that top zoom or next zoom up. Fungal. Hey, little mushroom men, how you doing? So it looks like we will be able to make it over there. Bastion Fort. Then I have to make a decision north or south. Let's cut down this way to the 2 endpoints we can see on the road there. Cool. Scary Gray F. Hey there, Scary Gray F. For those not aware, with Magiclysm, Scary Gray Fs on your map are Demon Spider Queen lairs. Little tiny demon spiderlings. And then they get bigger and bigger, and then the big mama, who is really dangerous. There is some magic stuff in there, but whoa, Migo Scout. We're not prepared to deal with it. Oh, that is a science lab site. No, it's not. Yeah, it is a science lab coats. Do I care, though? They don't have anything fun at the sites anymore. The only thing you really get there is the ID cards if you want them or need them. Used to be we'd find fun stuff at the science ID sites, or the lab sites. No longer. Two wallets. Yeah, I just don't care. Was one of these endpoints is not an endpoint. That's a road that continues. And that's a mine. That doesn't really do me much good either. I guess we'll come south at least far enough. This might be a small town here. We'll come at least far enough to see if we loop back, I guess, before we head north. Did the scout shoot specific limbs? I don't know, did he? Not that they can't. Shot him in the head, shot him in the arm. Yeah. They can shoot other limbs, just like ferals can hit you in places other than your torso. It's just the vast majority of the hits go to the torso. But it is possible for them to hit elsewhere. Already down to 58. The time to take a mine yet? I don't think it is. Nah, let's leave that one alone. Strip mall. Strip mall and outside of town. Let's see. So I should be able to work my way around. I don't see any interesting buildings so far. Railhead is not useful. Whoops. Well, we're going to hit bushes and or that shady. Whoops. That's a treat. That's a treat. That's a treat. We're surrounded. Come on. This is not good. This is not good. I'm losing momentum. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way, shady. Almost got stuck. Yeah, we got dazed by that stupid guy. I was more worried about my vehicle than me. Let's see. I might just skip this one for now. We got plenty of opportunity up north still. To parts unknown. Yeah, let's just go north. Sure would be fun to drop some grenades into that, but no real point to doing it other than wasting grenades. Radio tower, yes, yes. With a map. Activate. We'll be polite. We'll memorize the map and then we'll leave it behind for some other poor survivor to use. Texas Parks and Wildlife? Okay. What did we learn? Alright, so what is this? Convention center? Uh-oh. We have a convention center now. Huh. Are you kidding me? That's funny. Lab we were at? Goblin encampment tucked into the forest again. Double anthill nearby. I think I'll probably be passing that one by. Maybe. I'd have to get through that little corner there to go visit it. So nothing in the city itself that I care about. Vision didn't extend long enough to get into the next city there. Barns, radiation plant, light industry. Magic Meadow and the magic shops. I was wondering if I might be able to make it all the way down to here and then get to these two magic shops. Or at least make it easier to get to those two magic shops. Alright, so another mine. That's probably two more mines, which sucks. Oh, another blue lab right on the water. Whoa. Nope. Not a science lab. Man, you can really see the road networks when you get to zoom this far out. Yep, gun shows are still in the game. We've seen a couple in our meanderings. Alright, I think we'll go, not going to do the convention center. Yeah, we'll keep moving. We'll have better opportunities for goblin encampments. So we're going to head back north and hook around and head up to this area here next, I guess. I got to remember to get me some aluminum ingots. Am I remembering right? Can you no longer smash solar cars to get aluminum ingots? I remember something about having a problem last time I wanted to go get aluminum ingots. I forget what the meta is for those ingots now. Remember we went and got one somewhere. Well, hi there. Standard cabin. So many demon spider queens on the map. Kagan. Not looking for a Kagan. Oh, we're going to get around to Spider Queen murdering. We may take on a Spider Queen before we go after the Black Dragon. I don't know if 50 cal is still... circling in a vehicle with a 50 cal is still the tactical recommendation for taking on the Demon Spider Queen. Oh my god, they put a Humvee in the front. Hey there, windshield that's still sort of functional. Nah, it's not finding them as loot. I don't care about finding ingots as loot. Used to be we would just smash a solar car and it would spew ingots, aluminum ingots out. Aluminum, or light, very light frames. Yeah, I mean, we knew it was a mine, another mine. Don't care about that. So, do we hook over here, or do we go north over the water? Yeah, maybe I crafted them from scrap and it was easier than I remember it. I was worried about doing it and then I did it and it was actually easier than I expected. That's possibly what happened. I probably tried to smash up a solar vehicle, just got the scrap and then crafted it into the ingots. That sounds about right. Alright, the bridge gave us a little bit of a view. Hey there, craters. This is looking a little rough for us to get past that little city there. Another hunting lodge. That's been a pretty good resource. Although the supply of books is pretty limited in regards to the magic stuff. It's repeating the same two, it seems like. Yuck. I'm not sure I like that terrain it's driving us up into. Yeah, we don't have the whole metalworking workshop stuff set up yet, so it might be a little while before I get my engine fixed. Unless we do happen to loot one. Alright, we're not going to the rural house. What the hell? I mean, I go multiple total challenges without seeing a Humvee, and all of a sudden I'm stumbling across them at every turn, and that's a good looking one. We got Triffids and bullfrogs and giant snails. Triffids and bullfrogs and giant snails. That is not what I needed to see. Not good to have these around when you've got vehicle work to do. I don't know if I need to fear this giant snail. Flavoring biter out front too. Heavy wheel hub assembly about to fall off. Looking pretty good otherwise. I'd love to grab me a couple of reinforced windshields. Not sure I can get away with it. It really sucks because this would be a great place to... Even got some JP8 in one of the tanks. That snail is really coming to get me. No ammo. Battery good. Fuel good. Engine good. Wheels. Yeah, it's drivable. I mean, that's a hop in and drive away vehicle there. Do you remember correctly you weren't using Magiclysm before? Well, I mean, I used it for a bunch of challenges long ago. Have issues with it. Or had issues with it. I still have issues with it. It hasn't changed that much from when I played it originally. So don't count on me continuously playing it. This will probably be my last challenge with it for a while. I dip my toe back in every once in a while. I mean, yeah, I could come back and get it and relocate it, I guess. We're right on the edge of a town. Triffid Grove is right there. That's going to be the problem, is just the Triffids. And the amount of time it takes me to remove parts from the vehicle. Alright, well I definitely won't be able to do any work on it right now, so let's just get away from this snail. Hey zombies! Play with the snail. Oh, I've even got a pit I can lead things into. Snail's acid trail got quite a bit of the zombies. Whoops, the flyers are out. It's all fun and games until the flyers show up. I can't drop them in a pit. Is that the library? Oh my goodness. We've even got a library in the area. If it wasn't for that Triffid Grove. That Triffid Grove just makes me nervous. And the hole there is not quite convenient enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass up the Humvee. We'll find more. I don't really care about the Humvee itself. All I care about is the component parts, like the windshield, but we'll get opportunities to get reinforced windshields. The fuel is don't really care. There's no ammo. So it's just a couple of parts. It's not worth getting into a scrum or wasting time on when I'll find simpler opportunities. And the hunting lodge, I mean, it could have another fun basement where we can get a whole big old pile of nose candy again. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Triffids are just going to make this unmanageable. They're quickly going to turn this into a mess. Here, let's just officially make it a mess. Oh, Triffids aren't that excitable by the sound, huh? Pupating. See, I was going to try to run back over and check out the basement, but didn't turn into a flyer. Griffith's below as well. I was hoping to kind of work my way down, and then I was going to go in the back way and take a look real quick, but with the Triffids here, that's not going to work either. Yeah, this is just an ugly little area here right now. Still got a little bit of attention. With more coming. Is it worth casting a blades just to pop into this place quickly? Hey there, skeletal dog. That's totally gonna mess up my plan. Stupid dog! Wonder if it can hurt me with the, if it can do enough damage to hurt me with the ring of protection on. Let's risk it. We've already spent the mana. Alright, I'd have to hacksaw my way in there, which is going to take a bunch of time. Let's check. I have to break the door down too to get to the basement.
Fencing, a Renaissance treatise. 2 Beginner's Guide to Magic and the Book of Trees. Codeine. Oh, another thermoelectric outfit. Alright, we got our double thermoelectric outfit. For the next ice lab that shows up. Rotten toastums. Ugh. Ah, sacrilege. Really? Excuse me? We got a no basement. Okay. I'm assuming it's not a secret push the wall kind of thing. A machete multi-tool, huh? I don't remember if I have a wood axe. Alright. Bit of a pile of odds and sods. Yeah, the butter's mostly gone bad. We might find one stick here and there that can still be eaten, but mostly it's done. Yeah, iBot's here. I'm gonna get tased and locked up by a police bot or riot bot. One plus an extra? Whoops. Somebody's here. Zombie versus police bot. That's not what I wanted. Because I gotta drag these windshields. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It got more spicy. It has become double extra spicy. Well, I can still drive the thing. Guess I'll just relocate the vehicle. Is the stuff on the ground or... No cargo spaces yet.